Remember that time you were successfully losing weight? Every week, the pounds just seemed to fall off you. You started to get addicted to that feeling. And every time you lost another pound, you felt like you were getting closer and closer to being that happy and confident person you desperately wanted to be. But suddenly, out of nowhere, just as you were getting to that goal weight, you sacked it all off. You binged it all back on, and you couldn't figure out why you done it. Well, as someone who's stuck in this cycle for 15 straight years and now helps people break free from that cycle by learning how to lift, I'm going to tell you why that happens and what you need to change to get that body confidence you're so desperately after. Before we start, there's a really simple gym plan in the description below, and if you clicked on this video, it's perfect for you. So why the fuck should you listen to me? That is a fantastic question. Who am I? Sure, a lot of you can relate to this, but I was 6 when I remember thinking, I'm fat. I remember being in primary 2 and PE and looking around me and going, I'm fatter than everyone else in my class. I have a belly. He doesn't have a belly. And from as early as 7, I can remember trying to change that. Like, I was dieting when I was 7 years old. I was obviously failing at it because I just remember getting heavier and heavier. And not just because I was getting taller, I was getting fatter. However, when I got to 18, I finally found something that motivated me enough to finally lose weight. And that was a holiday. A teenage holiday, a 6-year holiday. If you're in Scotland, you'll know what I'm talking about. Going to a party island with my mates and having to take my top off in front of the opposite sex. That motivated me like nothing else for the first time in my life. The destination we were going to was Ayia Napa, and this was the first time I ever set a goal weight and actually managed to get to it. The goal weight, like many goal weights, was a completely arbitrary number that I plucked out my arse, and it was 12 stone. Not only did I believe when I hit this goal it was going to change my life, I believed when I hit this goal and I hit the Ayia Napa strip, women were going to flock to me. They were going to be on their knees when they seen me at 12 stone, begging me to come back to the hotel room to have a couple of drinks with them, and I ate some. You think I'm joking, but those of you who have went on your first boys' holiday as a young, insecure teenage boy and you're still a virgin, you'll know that I'm not joking. What actually happened, after 6 months of anticipation and a massive pre-mark haul, getting all the £3 shorts I could, we stepped off our Ryanair flight into the blistering heat of Cyprus. We dropped off our bags, got a few Coronas, headed straight to the beach, and I had to participate in my least favourite part of every single holiday. I had to take my top off and get a picture with my most ripped pal. I just looked at my body and went, I used to be a big flump, now I'm a small flump. That led to me gaining a stone back just on that holiday alone, and then I'm pretty sure I managed to put the other 2 stone back on within about a month or 2 after that. I'm sure you've had a similar experience. So the question is, why do we do this to ourselves? Why do we put ourselves through months and months of torture, gain all the weight back, then convince ourselves that the answer is to do that again? For me, right, and I'm sure you're the same because my clients are the same, I was surrounded by that message. I was surrounded by the idea that losing weight was the answer to unhappiness. My mum was on never-ending diets. I partook in the Special K diet alongside my mum. She done all the slimming clubs, all of the crazy diets. My mum was obsessed with soup. If anyone has a mum who's obsessed with soup, I bet you they're obsessed with dieting. We've been conditioned to believe weight loss will fix all of our problems. And I'm going to say something that not many people are prepared to say. Maybe we actually struggle with our weight and emotionally eat and overeat because of how we feel about ourselves. If I realised that a long time ago, I would have saved myself a lot of trauma. So here's the change you need to make, or you'll be in this weight loss, weight gain cycle forever. You need to realise that you want confidence, not weight loss you want. It's what you think weight loss will give you, which is confidence. These are 2 very different things with 2 very different approaches. To keep it as simple as possible, and this is what finally got me to break free from the cycle, is to shift all of that focus you have on weight loss and put it into lifting weights and getting better at lifting weights and getting more confident in the gym. What I do with my online clients is set them a big, juicy lifting goal that will take them at least 2 or 3 months to hit. For example, this is Anna Sophia and Kaylee, 2 of my online clients that came to me pretty much brand spanking new to lifting, and look at them deadlifting over 100 kilos for the first time. Have you ever stepped on the scale and lost a couple of pounds and reacted like that? It's more like a relief, like, oh, thank God the weight has went down again. It's like fake happiness. It's not real, it's like relief. What they done to get there gave them confidence. All the gym sessions they done, all the filming themselves, they done, the switch they had to make to thinking about food as something that is going to help them in the gym instead of something that they have to completely avoid, that breeds confidence. That made them believe in themselves. And I know what you're thinking, Gavin, but I definitely want to lose weight. That's the answer. Well, you can, but not the way you're currently coming at it. So if you're ready to start focusing on lifting, but currently you stick to the same 5 machines in pure gym for fear of standing out like a sore thumb and Big Davey the bodybuilder coming over to give you unsolicited advice, then look in the description below. There's the most simple free plan in the world that thousands of people have downloaded in the past. Use that and it will take away at least 50% of your gym anxiety. And I've just got a hunch that if you're currently making this mistake, you're going to be making the mistake I've highlighted in that video as well.